Hi, I'm Terry Brock, and this week on Achievement Update, we're going to talk about the soft sell of the hard sell and what that means. I think that today we need to take relationship marketing to the next level. It's time to move it up so that we're able to connect with people in a more significant and real way. That is the real challenge in today's environment, because we've gone beyond the old days of those old sales techniques of, do you want it on Tuesday or do you want it on Thursday? That kind of nonsense. Most thinking people don't want that kind of stuff. What we want is someone that will connect with us. I've had people that try to sell me stuff, and hey, I don't mind. I'm glad that they do. I'm a die-hard free market libertarian myself and feel that everyone has an opportunity to share what they're selling. And I have an opportunity to listen to what they have, either buy it or to ignore it or even walk away. And so respecting that is really important. And that is where our world is today. I think particularly in times like today, because we want to be able to have people in our lives that provide real value and service in the form of product and services and their ideas as well. So I think we're always selling these things, but the way to do it is real important. And here's a key. Step number one, develop empathy. Strong empathetic skills to hear it from the other person's point of view. My ancestors, Native Americans, said that it's important to walk a mile in the other man's moccasins. Be sure and understand it from their point of view. Understand the challenges, the things that they're doing and they're going through, and then you can do best. Matter of fact, when you look at the best people that are most successful in business, they generally do that. They find out where that other person is, where they're coming from, and then they relate to their needs. That is the key. So step number one, get that empathy. Listen to them. The old saying in sales is still true. You have 2 ears, 2 eyes, and 1 mouth. That's the proportion which you should use each of them. And I think that as we really care about people, we'll do much better. One of the great speakers of all time, founder of the National Speakers Association, co-founder of that was Cavett Robert. And Cavett Robert used to say the old phrase, people don't care how much you know until they know how much you care. And Cavett was right on that. Very important to really care for people and show it. That's step number one, developing that empathy in order to get ahead in today's world. And the second point is you want to connect through social networking and marketing. Hey, this is not something that is the wave of the future. Today, this is real and it's where we are right now. Matter of fact, many people are using that right now. So get on tools like social networking, Twitter, Facebook, LinkedIn, and a host of others that are out there. Now, I would recommend find 2 to 3 that you can get in and get really active. Much like joining a civic group or a community or some tribe that you're going to be with, you can't be in 50,000 of them and really be effective. Try to find the 2 or 3 that you'll be really active in. These are the ones that are your primary tribes, if you will. You'll also want to be involved in some others that might be on a more peripheral basis. But get involved with these and be active. And don't be just a Twitter snob, just one who has lots of people following you and you don't follow anyone else. As if, we see that often today. People are saying, oh, I want you to read my stuff. Have you listened to my website? Have you been there? But then you say, okay, yeah, I have. Have you seen mine? No, I'm pretty busy. Oh, so I'm not busy? Come on, please. Again, we go back to that empathy. Get involved in social networks, but remember, it's a social network. You want to be able to be there and contribute real value to people. And then another way that you want to connect with people is use the hard sell in a soft sell way. Make sure that you put lots of content and practical value into it. This is the third point. Make sure that you have that content, you have the ability to connect with their needs in all that you do. Put in the things that are related to them. You know about the benefits, and then we have the features. Well, you can talk about features, that's good, but you want to show benefits, and I would say let's crank it up to another level. We've heard that since the 70s, features and benefits. Crank it up to an experience level so that people experience great things when they experience you. That's something that I do often when I'm speaking. I do a lot of professional speaking, different places here and there. And when I'm doing that, I make sure that we do a lot of things. I blend in a website, often that is customized for that program. Depends on what the client wants, but we do it. And I interview people that are going to be other speakers. Call them up, interview them on the phone, on Skype, so we get a video interview or an audio interview of the people that are going to be there. Crank it up to the next level of value. Find out what everybody else is doing, then do something that's even better. Crank it up even higher than that. That's going to be the real way that you can distinguish yourself in today's market. And the fourth point, hey, I'm using it right now. Use video in a powerful way. Hey, get with the program. Welcome to the 21st century. Video is no longer one of those things that, hey, it's going to be great someday. It's here right now. Many people are using it. But what you want to do is see, okay, this is what everyone's doing. Don't just use a talking head video. You want more in there. Get graphics, get things in there. These are the kind of things that we talk about in my coaching program. So in the High Achievers coaching system, I show some of the specifics that you can use so that you use cuts, you use graphics, and some of the tools that you need. So the actual camcorders that you'll need for that, the kind of tools that are there, and it keeps changing regularly. So you want to stay on top of this. Stay in touch. Things keep coming down in price, and there's ways to do it. Like the camera that I'm using right now is very inexpensive, but also gives pretty high quality. And you'll notice the quality of audio and how it's coming through. You want to do something similar to this. Clients that I have right now in the coaching program that are using it are realizing some enormous benefits from it, and I'm talking about bottom line, real world results, increasing their profits. Get some video, start using it. Audio is another factor. Get with the program on audio. If it's right for you, a podcast makes sense. Again, you can go to iTunes and find out about Terry Brock. You can listen to my iTunes podcast and be able to get a host of things that are there and building more and more all the time. So get into that. And finally, number 5, use the hard sell in a soft sell way. Hard sell in a soft sell way. See, that means what you're going to do is you're going to give them lots of content, lots of things. Stay in touch in a pleasing, professional way. Okay, and what do I mean by that? One of the ways to do it, for instance, I'm using CardScan here. I've got the little thing where I feed cards into it, and using CardScan on my Mac, it works beautifully. Matter of fact, I use this with CardScan on Windows. My assistant feeds the cards into the computer on Windows side, then we get what's called a CDB file. That's Charlie Delta Bravo, CDB. And we take that, and then I bring it right into my Mac and can take it into the address book on Mac so that I can stay in touch with people. That's what you want more than anything. So as you scroll through the cards, I can scroll through hundreds of cards and go, oh, you know, I haven't seen Mary in a while. Wonder how she's doing. And pick up the phone and call Mary. Drop Mary an email. Send her a postcard. Or make it a point to get together sometime. You want to do this on a regular basis. You see, what it is today, we really don't want that hard sell of the, well, do you want it on Tuesday or on Thursday kind of thing, you know, or, you know, someone doing those kind of either of choice where both of them say yes. Come on, we all read those books. And today we want something that's real and genuine. You know what it's like. When you look at someone, you're sizing them up. And if they don't seem like they're real, or it's like they're only after our pocketbook, or they only want us for something that's for them, they really don't care about us, we're not going to want to do business with them. We don't want to be around them. But when we see someone who genuinely, really cares and is interested in what we're doing, we're more likely to do business with that person that we know, that we trust, and that we like. We want to be able to have that. Developing that trust level is critical. You'll learn about that in the coaching program that I have. As I mentioned, you can find out about that. We've got some new features that are built into it. So just go to terrybrock.com and you can click on the icon there for the High Achievers Coaching System, and you'll find out all about it. We also have our individual coaching program so that it gives you special personalized attention, and you can find out about that too. Hey, I am looking forward to hearing from you. Drop a comment here at the bottom of my website if you're at terrybrock.com. If you're over on YouTube where you see this as well, then leave us a comment there as well. I'm looking forward to hearing from you. Hope you have a great day, and I wish you much continued success.